So, usually I don't do videos like this. I'm going to be playing a game in the background. I'm going to be continuing my franchise really quick. But this is something I want to talk about. Just because it's close to a lot of people. So, as of right now, I'm sure everybody's well aware, we are in the midst of a full pandemic going on with the country and the world. Over the past couple of days, there have been protests throughout the country, trying to fight the shelter-in-place orders. Guys, stop. You're putting people at risk. I myself have made some rather non-safe decisions in the midst of this, being a GameStop store manager. Because it's very trying to find the right decisions baseball. And the right circumstances to do things to keep not only myself safe, but my team safe and my customers safe. So I was doing the best I can with what I had. However, don't get me wrong, I don't think GameStop is in the central business in the least. They shouldn't have been open. We shouldn't have been open. They played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last. I think it's wrong that GameStop was open. They have to find a way to win this one. To the point where we were still doing customers at the door. We were still taking people's credit cards, stuff like that. Wow, that's a horrible thing. There you go. Another thing I want to talk about is I currently live in New Hampshire. I live with me, my wonderful girlfriend Emily, and one of my best friends, Jim. We all work with the public. I would even go as far as to say Emily works more with the public than me or Jim, just for the sole fact that not only does she work with
a swing and a ground ball to third, but a
foul ball. She's a toddler teacher, so not only does she have to work with these children on the daily, she also has to work with.
Look out! Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
She also has to work with the families. My buddy Jim, he is a manager for one of the biggest convenience store chains in the country, and I myself, I worked for GameStop up until a few days ago. These shelter-in-place orders are there to keep our communities, our families, and our loved ones safe.
If you're waving at me. Protecting with two strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Big rallies in certain areas, like where people are blocking traffic in Michigan, I believe it was.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field.
And then here in New Hampshire, there was a rally at the State Department. Now, the whole New Hampshire State Department is on lockdown. Now, those people who are essential workers in the State Department can't go home to their families. They can't be safe. They can't see their loved ones. And it's unfair, because they're there trying to help us out. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a honk for politics, or, you know, I could care less about the political situation of things. I really don't give a shit. It's more about being a decent human, and being a decent person.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
It's getting to the point where
stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Emily's having to do
opportunity in this one. And he takes
digital learning for 3-year-olds. She cannot go to work because her work is open only for first responders, which I think is a wonderful idea. How did that land?
Figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher,
which is a wonderful idea, but then it puts people in negative situations. So the fact that they're open and doing this wonderful thing and helping out the front liners, which is all fine and dandy, it's a way to help out, but with her company doing that, and then having people go out and protest defeats the purpose.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
of us social distancing and isolating and keeping people separate. It defeats the purpose of it.
So that'll bring in
I understand that people pride themselves on their freedom and pride themselves on the Constitution, because that's what makes us as a country great and what makes the rest of the world want to come here, for the most part. But I, as an individual, understand that I have to give up my constitutional values and my freedoms for a couple of weeks to keep people safe. That is something that I'm willing to do. It's no longer about you as the individual. It's about people and everybody around you.
Guerrero is off at first with 2 away.
See, I
shallow right.
am not at GameStop because I don't think we're...
I
missed it. I don't think we're essential. I don't. I firmly believe we are not essential.
He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Are essential. Convenience store people are essential.
Right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard.
All those people that we would take for granted in daily life are essential.
Retire early.
And
there's your answer right there.
While we're at home staying safely tucked away, we have these idiots out there that are going against everything we've been told to do. And it's not only keeping us from having the state open
count remains at 0-2.
Or the country open, it's slowing everything down, and it's putting more people at risk. So if you think for a second it's good for you to, you know, go to a rally and help things out, you're not. You're slowing things down. The curve for this thing hasn't flatlined. People are still getting sick. People are still dying. Okay? In New Hampshire alone, we've had over 40 deaths. Okay? Yes, that's low in comparison to some of the other places. But we're on the border with Massachusetts, which is essentially in full-blown lockdown. I can't go to a Dunkin' Donuts right now without seeing the employees in masks.
Stone cold take.
There are glasses that now separate me from the cashiers at Walmart.
Back to the bench.
Not to mention, for all those people that are complaining, come on, Devers, you're faster than that.
First will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
You know,
the first baseman, Nick.
For all the people that are complaining about the lack of sports,
there's the first
count myself among them. Like, I'm sitting here playing a baseball game just because I want sports back.
400. 2 of those hits were for home runs, and he fouls this one off.
I want sports back, and that cannot happen with us doing stupid things, like going to rallies. Now, Emily's grandmother, she's old. She's not, you know,
looked like the slider.
I'm not saying that to be mean, but
throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3.
Emily can't go see her grandmother on the off chance she's asymptomatic and could potentially give the flu.
He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Older people are more susceptible to this.
Change up, a swing and a miss.
So think about that before you go out and protest.
And he falls behind
0-2. Emily is sitting here trying to virtually teach your children how to do things and sacrificing her own personal freedom, her own personal time, and she can't go see her family. My roommate Jim, like I said, works for one of the largest convenience store chains in the country, and he can't go see his family because of the possibility he's asymptomatic.
This is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You know, I have nephews that are little children that I cannot see due to the fact that I've worked with the public for so long, and I can't go see them because of the fact that I have the possibility of getting
to straightaway center. Bradley on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first
down. Think about how unfair it is for us, because while you're out there saying, hey, open the state back up, open the state back up, you're making it more difficult for us, the people that are trying to help the situation, that are trying to stay indoors, that are trying to avoid situations. You're making it harder for us to go see our families.
Taken for a strike.
Now, I know I usually like to have fun on this channel, and, you know,
on. He's got to be more disciplined.
I'm going to be doing a Final Fantasy VII
isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable.
I'm just so sick and tired of all the negativity going around with this. Like, it's getting to be too much. To the point
I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's
my
more
girlfriend
the fault
had
of
to
the
leave
metrics
a
and the way we
Facebook
look
group
at pitchers
because of all the
trying
negativity.
to limit the number of pitches
Here in
and the number of appearances they have with particular guys
which
in
is
the lineup.
insane.
To
It shouldn't be like that. We should all be helping each other get through this.
This inning. Grounder down the line at third.
And I'm sure, like,
a foul ball here,
I'm sure
0-1.
if you guys have seen my other videos, like, I can be negative. I can be. Like, look at my Anita Sarkeesian video. Like, I went ham on her. Okay, absolutely ham. Because I think she's a terrible person.
On and missed, and that is out number 3.
But in the interest of
Blue
people
Jays go
being
down in
safe,
order.
young children, older adults, you know, our grandparents and stuff,
Christian Vasquez. It's been a 4 for 12 effort.
We
in
need
the
to be
series
aware
for
of what we're
coming
doing.
in. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Fisher's under it. He's got it one away.
We need to be aware of it. Okay, because while we have these good people like Emily who are remote learning, and my roommate who's going to work every day to make sure you guys can get your sensor stuff, we need to be aware that, hey, we can stay inside. It's okay to stay inside for a couple of weeks. Yes, it sucks being stuck inside, and I understand your frustration, but you're not helping. You're not. You're making things worse. You're extending the curve. You're not slowing it. You're extending it.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Do your part to keep people safe. And, you know,
ground ball right into the
like,
shift.
Being as close to Boston as I am, I was supposed to go to SummerSlam this year. WWE was supposed to take over a whole week in Boston.
Now that.
And I was excited for that. I've been counting down the days, and it looks like that's not even going to happen.
You know, so shallow center field. In comes Fisher.
And yeah, maybe that's selfish that I want you all to stay in so I can have my SummerSlam.
Shocked he got to that pitch right
but
there.
how many of you want a Patriots season, or an NFL season, or you know, NHL playoffs, stuff like that? You know, just like sports-wise. You know what I mean? Think of it that way.
Oh, he couldn't make the play.
You know, think of it that way.
Benintendi ignores his coach. He's chugging for home.
But
and
you can't.
Will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here. As
you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't be out there on the ground protesting, stating that you want something. And then when we get asked to stay even longer, you can't complain about it because it's your fault.
After a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him
Those
any
people
good.
in the State Department are now stuck. They are essentially quarantined. So while you're sitting there protesting about your lack of freedoms, you just took theirs away. Not only does that make you selfish, but it makes you a hypocrite.
1-2 now as
So
that one's
please
fouled
stop.
off.
Think about other people. Your actions affect other people. And I know I'm probably the last person in the world to talk about that because I know I can be selfish in some instances myself on a personal level. And I'm grateful and gracious enough to know I have friends and family who know me as an individual and know that I wouldn't do anything I think that would put them at jeopardy intentionally. I'm very of the mindset of doing the right thing for the wrong reason. And that's how I was with work. That's how I was at GameStop.
Swing and a miss on the fastball.
And yeah, it got me in trouble here and there, but it is what it is. I always made sure I was doing the right thing for me and my team.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And now it's about doing the right thing for me and my family.
For strike 1. Bases are
it's
empty,
about doing the right thing for me and, you know, people I come into contact with.
Away.
It's about doing the right thing, not just financially, economically, but, you know, responsibly. I live next to two old, you know,
on the run is Benintendi, but this will
two old folks right next to me who are severely in the high risk.
Right center for what should be extra
who are in the high risk category.
And this will get all the way to the wall now.
You know what I mean? So that's not fair to them. Because just me going out puts them at risk. Me going out to take out my trash. I haven't had any symptoms. You know? But for all I know, I could be asymptomatic. I could be a carrier and I could not even know.
And it's 0-1.
And it's not fair of me to put those people at risk.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a...
But with that said, guys, my headset's dying. It just shut off on me. So I'm going to wrap up this video, guys. Thanks for watching. I will have a Final Fantasy VII Remake review later. They'll be up on my channel. Guys, please be safe. Don't be stupid. Don't put people at risk. And do the right thing. Okay? That's all I ask. We're in this together. You know, as corny and as bullshit as that sounds, and count me among them, I thought this was just a flu when this first started. I didn't take it seriously, but it's pretty serious. People are dying. So please, be smart. This is PJ. I'll talk to you guys later. Be safe. Bye.